Hey my loves, welcome back for another video. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley and today we're going to be playing in a lace wig courtesy of Divaswigs. As always, they included some really cool goodies, a brush, your wig caps. They even gave you elastic, so this one is definitely going to fit glueless. And here she is. She's 22 inches, 150% density, and it is a super fine HD invisible undetectable seamless Swiss transparent lace wig. Obviously that was a mouthful, and its curly texture. As I said before, they did give you the elastic, so you'll be able to wear this one glueless. I'm just going to go ahead and attach it. I think it's great to have the option to attach it or to leave it off, just because it's not for everyone. I definitely usually will like it for when I don't bond the wigs down, but if I'm going to be wearing it bonded down, it may be a better option to not wear it with the elastic. And this is what she looks like on. Now, if you didn't know, Swiss lace is literally the best lace on the planet. They did go ahead and pre-plug this one for you, and you guys can see when this one gets bonded down, this is going to look like scalp. As you guys can see, all I've done was press it out a little bit. The lace here is absolutely gorgeous. I believe it blends pretty well with my skin. So normally I would buff in a little bit of foundation underneath the lace. I think I'll do just a little bit. So you guys can see it made a subtle change so that when I'm done, hopefully we won't have any white cast and it'll blend perfectly. Now, like I said before, I only did half a pump, so it's more prominent here and a little less prominent here of what I did. And then this is the parting here. They did bleach the knots for you, and it kind of did get here. You can just take a little bit of mascara, but if you do that, just make sure that you wait to the very end to go ahead and do it after the wig is styled. Listen, you guys are always asking what is the best lace. Swiss lace, hands down, does it for me every single time. This one blends seamlessly with my complexion, and it's not even bonded down yet. I know you guys are loving it, so give me a thumbs up if you are. Now let's jump into cutting off the rest of the lace. So I definitely love to call out my mistakes. I literally cut so much hair off this lace. You see that? That was not intentional. Now this happened because the lace is so transparent, especially with me adding a little bit of foundation. It blends so well that it was definitely hard for me to see where the lace stopped and finished. So I just nicked a whole chunk of hair. Luckily everything looks nice and smooth, so it would have been just a little bit more hair right here. But it actually doesn't look bad. But I do like for you guys to see my mistakes so that you guys know that no matter how many times I've done this before, I'm still not perfect and I still make mistakes. Okay guys, so as we bond this one down, I just want to remind you guys, I always have details, links to everything I use listed in the description box. I get tons and tons of questions, even DMs on Instagram about what blow dryer I used. It's always in the description box and it is there now, so make sure you guys check it out. Now I am bonding down in sections. I find this is the best way to be the most accurate. You kind of do the center, then you do side by side. Sometimes I do it all at once, but if you are a beginner, I do recommend working in hairline sections. And also the blow dryer is very essential. I feel like when I bond it down and I allow it to air dry, I do not get as best or as good of a hold as I do whenever I use a blow dryer on a cool setting. And you'll know when it's dry because as you blow dry each section, you'll definitely feel it feel a little bit more tight as it dries. Can you just see how amazing that looks? It literally looks like scalp. It made it even better that I went ahead and added that foundation. If you want, you can use a lace tint or you can use like a semi-permanent on the lace to permanently, you know, transform the color. I personally have found that the foundation has been the best option for me along the hairline, just because sometimes the lace tint is a little bit off. It's kind of a generic color that fits most, kind of like a one size fits most type of situation, whereas your foundation is typically your complexion like in real life, and you'll be able to customize it exactly to your skin tone. Here I am going in with the baby hair. I kind of wanted to do something different, so don't mind me. I wanted it to be less uniform. I kind of feel like lately my baby hair has been like swoop, like perfect little swoops that are like, you know, pre-sectioned, and I kind of wanted it to be kind of a little bit more feathered and messy and fluffy, and you know, not so like perfectly done but perfect in a different way, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going in with a little bit of mousse and I'm just kind of playing with it, and we'll see what we get when we come out. Something I haven't always done, and honestly I don't always do now, is set the baby hair. It's a great way to go ahead and dry it so that it is completely set, and it pretty much will make it so that the swoops that you make will almost semi-permanently go in the direction that you kind of form them to, just like if you set your hair in any other way. And so now that I've set it with a blow dryer, and I did add a scarf on top so that it would not fly all over the place, now it's completely dry, and I just use a rat tail comb to go ahead and like comb it out so it has that fluffy feathered look and feel and not like plastered to my skin. Also, it wasn't perfect to begin with, so like I said before, sometimes when you're like forming your baby hair, you kind of get frustrated because it's not doing exactly what you want it to do. Go ahead and set it at your scarf or like your styling strips, blow dry it, or just allow it to air dry until it completely dries. And now you guys see when I brush it, it kind of wants to hold that swoop or that shape, but I can go ahead and brush it out. I can, you know, customize the swoops to kind of trim off all those long pieces, or, you know, reshape it if I want to, but it kind of is a way to help to make the hair on the baby hair section look super perfect. Also, you guys do see my wig cap. I do apologize for that. I did not realize this lace was going to be this transparent and this amazing and look literally this flawless. If so, I would have done the ball cap method or just literally ditched the wig cap to altogether, but I didn't realize it until after I bonded it down, so excuse me for that, but definitely make sure that you take off your wig cap or do the ball cap method. So I know this may seem weird to some, but honestly this is a step I love to do. Although I did add the mousse, I am gonna go ahead and use my electric hot comb. I just like it when it's super flat, especially around the parting and even around the hairline. It kind of gives you the growing out of the scalp effect. I mean, people obviously know it's a wig, but you just feel like it is styled and slayed to the gods. Absolutely pleased with the way this hairline looks. Comment below and let me know if you like it too. We are going to be wearing this hair in its natural wet style, but again, just around the parting in the hairline, I love to make the hair just look super thin and flat and, you know, flawless and seamless. Now this step I would not recommend. The hair along the parting was a little bit over bleached when they bleached the knots. Typically it's an easy fix and I usually will use my mascara, but I just picked up this product from Sally's, and it pretty much is supposed to act like hair fiber, so I wanted to try it out and see how it will work on a wig. Typically I would use it in the spots where I am going through postpartum alopecia on my real hair, and I did not like the way it worked on a wig, but it does work excellent on your hairline. So I would say just typically or pretty much just go in with either an eyeliner or a mascara in a darker shade like a black or a black brown kind of color, and you'll get a better result. But I was able to go in with my concealer and fix it, and I mean it worked for what it was, but like I said, I will go back in with the mascara and make it look even better. Now I'm going to go in and finish styling the length of the hair. This is just a spray bottle filled with water, and I am going to add a moisturizing conditioner, and that is pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. I went ahead and styled it, and I think it came out super awesome. Give me a thumbs up if you love the way it came out. The baby hair, the lace, all of that is flawless. Even the curls are super poppin'. Again, this one did come from Divaswigs. I will have it linked in the description box, as well as a list of everything I used to create this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay safe during this pandemic, and also, you know, let me know what you guys think. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!